Muted.
We did this with no heads up, so I'll be surprised if we get anyone in here.
We're here.
We're here. That's all that matters. We just did a nice little interview. Got a great interview dropping this week. I'll wait till more people are in until I tease that. If more.
Let me shut the volume down.
Get more people's. My phone is infinitely dead right now.
Yeah, that's bizarre.
Yeah, I got a fun little iPhone-ish. Oh, somebody said something, but my chat's blocked. Let me pull it up on my computer, on my laptop here. I got a pop-up window right over the chat on the TV. Do you see that?
No. Oof. I saw nothing.
Whoever commented, I promise.
I don't see it on my screen.
I'll be there in a minute. Oh, NV. NV, what time is it for you, man? I think it's pretty late, right?
Envy's like plugged into the Matrix.
Oh. You want to talk about your plate or your plant?
Oh, my space plant? Well,
Yeah.
it's Envy in there, right?
Yeah, NV's in here.
I totally forgot to talk about it this week.
Yeah,
It would suck because it was on my...
We could insert it at the end real quick, too.
Oh, my goodness.
We'll do a quick 1 minute wrap up.
Nah, Rocket Plant, she's holding her own. She's in a 5-gallon cloth pot with some wicked good soil.
You were saying you don't think you'll get fruit this year?
I don't think. I mean, it was started so late in the season. So by the time I got it, literally was the sprig I posted the day I got it in my office. So I don't know what's going to happen, to be honest with you. But she's got a new leaf.
It's 22:10 for him, so that means 10:10.
Yeah,
Wow, 10 p.m. coming and hanging out with the Ruff Talk crew.
10 p.m.
Appreciate that, Envy. I don't think we'll get a big crowd on this one. We didn't really tease this one. We just kind of dropped it. So let's see.
Yeah,
But we're
it's
here.
Just a why not?
We're here. You're here. We can tease to you. We got a great prison boss interview dropping later this week. Might be low resolution video. You'll hear about that in Monday's rant.
Yeah, there's some
Complaints. Taking up with the man. How's everything with you, Envy? Your summer going good? Dude, Envy was saying one day in the Discord, I think he works without AC.
Yes, I believe I read that.
That's ruthless. Whoop, we got Dazed up in here. What is up?
It's happening dazed.
Good to see you. I feel like sometimes we hit, by doing the lives on Sunday, I feel like sometimes we hit an audience we don't always hit. And Dazed Neticky over here is also a fellow VR content creator. You check out his channel.
Some good games there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
There's been some good games dropping, too. There's a bunch coming soon.
Yeah, it's not been a slow summer.
Hold on, I'm just going to post this real quick on
for the
media that we're going to be on.
For the most part, right?
Should probably do that.
I don't know why I didn't hit that either.
You talk about some great games coming that we're showing at the Upload VR Showcase. I'm super excited for Grit and Valor.
Yeah, I'm pretty stoked. I just want to try it.
Mm-hmm. Then we got Table Troopers coming out this week. I am pumped. What?
Oh, just the way, look at the way.
Oh my goodness!
Like my eyeball's gonna pop out of my head.
Yeah, hope you're doing well as well, Days. Excuse me while I look at my phone for a second. It is just to post on the old social medias that we're doing this. That's a.
Anybody catch Ozzy's farewell concert? I know it was a long one, 10 hours.
I heard some people say it was good. Oh,
it was the clips I've seen. It was really good.
Mm-hmm.
Ghost Town. Yeah, we talk heavily about that.
Yeah,
that's a great freaking game.
That is. I mean, I don't want to lock it in. We talk about this a lot tomorrow, but if you're here today, you get to hear a little sneak peek of it. I mean, that's probably our front runner for
it is
game
right
of
now.
The year. It's kind of hard to find a better one.
As far as standalone.
Yeah, they nailed it. I'm excited to see how this looks on PC VR visuals as well, too.
Dude, from the little, it looks tight.
Mm-hmm. They got something special going on that one.
Yeah, that was a good experience. My only issue is it ends.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, but anything that leaves you wanting more, that's the way it is.
Well, once you
story, movie.
When you hear that, you instantly go DLC, sequel, spin-offs. Let's make this an IP. You know, like they did a good job, and they definitely quality over quantity. It was quite some time in between the Room VR, and this.
Wasn't an all for one.
You look at the story reviews on the Room VR; it speaks for themselves. I mean, huge props to the developers here.
Yeah, I'm excited for that.
And then Walkabout Mini Golf teasing already another course next month. That's going to be epic. We do a lot of speculation on this. Like, anybody have any guesses on what
it could be?
where in the world
Part of the
Walkabout
Passport series.
Yes, where in the world is Walkabout Mini Golf going?
I still like the route I was going down with figuring it out.
Mm-hmm. I still think that we nailed it, and it's going to be a Boston course. We're going to be hitting pause.
Yeah.
Going to do
I don't know about that.
a hole in Worcester.
Worcester?
See, I was thinking Egypt, but then they do have Temple of Caesura,
Right.
which is kind of Egyptian. So I go, would they hit that again? You know,
Same thing with like
with
Paris.
Yeah, you were saying that with Around the World in 80 Days is essentially the Eiffel Tower and stuff. NVI leans somewhere Europe as well. That's where Venice was, obviously. You know, smashing balls off the Sphinx would be freaking epic, though. Like, I don't know. We actually spent quite some time speculating.
Yeah. I'm going more old. I mean,
I wouldn't be surprised to see something Asian, like something Tokyo or something like that as well. We were all saying maybe Ireland,
I'm going more
UK.
find the stickers from old travel trunks. Yeah. Like that you used because you didn't have luggage. You had the big freaking trunk that you filled with stuff. And you always got the sticker put on it, of course, of where it's going. So it's like there's got to be the best of those. And it's like, look, I'm looking at vintage trunks right now, and they're all loaded with those stickers. So it's like, what are the most common ones? Would be, I think, where they're going with it. But it's Walkabout. They go wherever they want.
Dude,
We don't know. Look at Dublin. There's your Ireland. So, I mean,
I think we could start with speculation of which
ooh, dude, Pompeii.
of what continent. What continent is it to start? Ooh, a Hawaii course. I'm guessing outside the United States, though, because Walkabout is based in the United States, and its passport, to me, that implies.
Although if they did attractions in a country, it's like now we're opening up to a lot of different. I don't know. I mean, Venice worked because it was Venice.
It was a beautiful course. You had a nice
And, like,
boat ride.
I don't. So dude, it's got me so pumped.
Yeah.
The
Got on them
Great
for
Wall of
teasing,
China.
too, because look, we're speculating. We're wondering what it is.
Oh, they know what they're doing.
And dude, this is coming in August.
Yeah.
They said their next course.
Yeah,
Crystal Lair just came out a couple weeks ago.
it literally could come out August 1st, right?
I'm still having so much fun with those spheres, dude.
Dude, they crushed it.
They did so good with that gameplay mechanic.
Their biggest problem is every time they make a course, it's the new best course.
Soundtrack wise, gameplay
They
wise.
got a whole resume of the new best courses. Mm-hmm. And what's cool is you get a headset tomorrow and start with course 1 and play them all. Oh my God, dude. Just amazing.
It's funny how some of my most anticipated games right now are like tabletop strategy type games with Grit and Valor, and then another one it's slipping my mind. It's leaving me. Oh no. Oh
don't
no.
know.
Table Troopers.
Oh, the one coming out this week? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Dude, that one has me a little excited.
Table Troopers, and there was one other one. Oh my God, it slipped my mind. Oh, Iron Guard Salvation. That's not tabletop. That's like top-down
No.
isometric.
And that's
But
tower defense.
Some of my favorite games are that top-down, or some of my most anticipated upcoming games are like that top-down isometric view right now.
I am all over Iron Guard Salvation.
Mm-hmm. We got to throw in that extra at the end because
Yeah,
there's
'cause
Iron
there's an
Guard.
Iron Guard,
They didn't go Iron Guard 2 with this.
No.
They called it Iron Guard Salvation.
which from a marketing standpoint is smart.
Mm-hmm. Any tower defense fans in here? Any tower defense fans in the house? Definitely recommend checking out Iron Guard. It's an OG at this point, a highlight of App Lab.
It's been 2021.
They went from App Lab to the official store when that was like a big thing to be like,
It's a big deal.
I'm leaving App Lab.
And that
Man, I
gonna
know.
make me-
Don't, It was such better marketing. It was such better for the devs. Like, I know.
Dave's got something to say. Of course you can self-promote. Go for it. Well, unless it's crypto, in which case get the hell out of here.
and
Expect you to die for it. Envy, it's coming out on my birthday in August.
I know that there was some
kidding.
developers, and I understand from that perspective back when there was App Lab of if you were trapped on App Lab and you couldn't figure out why you were still on there. Like there were some games, like the Atlas Mystery.
Twilight Zone.
Was on the official store.
Okay.
But
That's right. It did.
Atlas
It did.
Mystery is one that comes to
Yep.
mind where I go, oh, it never got on the official store.
Nope,
Not
you're
for
correct.
nothing. We had a like 90% success rate with saying this should be on the official store and it eventually going there.
Yeah.
But I know that there
I
were
think it
some.
was better than 90.
Yeah, well, I think Atlas Mystery was like the only one that
The
didn't.
only one.
So I know that there was a lot of, not a lot, but there were the devs that were frustrated with that, and I can understand if you were in on that. But like, it feels a lot more like the removing of App Lab and bringing everyone to the official store. It feels much less like everyone came to the official store, and much more like everyone went to App Lab, if that makes sense. It just crushed discoverability so bad. Gorilla Tag clones everywhere. Like the store page discoverability since App Lab.
Misreading tags.
It's just
Yeah, no,
bad.
I get it.
The store is not in a good spot with like
the story issue is
curation.
the whole freaking discussion of itself.
I
Like,
want Meta to listen to our interview with their employee,
Chris
Pruitt, and like go back to that vision, because that was the correct vision.
I want to never be invited to campus again. Is what I want to do. No, I mean, but I'll pick the fight for.
I do want it. That was sarcasm. You're saying like we would cause a fight, and then that would never.
I
will gladly go back to Meta.
I would put that on the table though, for the reality of like,
no, like,
and it's not just like it's not like us just whining about it. It's literally everybody, dude.
Instead of a few devs being very vocal about how bad things were being locked on App Lab, now it's bad for everyone.
Yeah.
It didn't solve it. It made it, instead of, yeah, I don't know. The curated store was the way to go. It worked so good for the standalone. And then like, remember there would be the games dropping that week. There'd be like 3-4 games of official games. And it was a big deal for those games. Now it's like.
Remember when Meta even started using the word graduated?
Yeah.
We had been using that since.
And it was a good marketing beat. Like you go from App Lab to boom.
Horizon World stuff. It's a Horizon store now.
Yeah, don't even get me started on the Horizon World.
That's got to
push.
go.
It's pushing too bad. And it's a shame because it's making people disdain those worlds and world builders with their names attached that they probably shouldn't. Like,
well, sadly, there's some good things in there.
But it's causing a pushback.
There's a little bit of disorientation of wanting to go in there.
And it's not like the world creators are deciding to put their world on, like, Meta, that's just where it goes, you know? So I feel a little bad for the world creators. They're like, oh, I'll make something cool. And some people are like, screw this shit, ruining my...
Dazed, I'm waiting for you to self-promote. I never saw a message. There's nothing to delete. I feel bad. We're cool with it, man. We swear. We even have a channel in our Discord
He popped in innocent. Didn't say nothing about himself.
No, I've been waiting. I'm like, where's the...
He just said hello, and I'm like, hey, you guys know he's a fellow content creator. Go check out his stuff. I self-promoted for you. I promoted for you. It's not self-promoting that.
Yeah, we got a channel in our Discord for self-promotion.
Yeah.
People put their stuff up there. It's fine.
I'd rather have a dedicated spot for it.
All we ask is that people aren't toxic and don't try to push us crypto. That'll get sniffed out quick.
Oh, if anyone missed it this last week too, we went pretty hard with VR gameplay videos. We'll be keeping up with that. Maybe not 7 days of videos like we did this past week, but we had some fun, like doing gameplay. It's a different touch for us. It was the Walkabout mini golf message above.
Oh wow, no, it didn't show. The only thing I saw from Dazed was the Egypt guess.
Yeah, and then smashing balls off the Sphinx.
Yeah.
Yes, that's interesting.
See?
That's interesting. Oh, you know what? Maybe it's because I'm on top chat, not live chat. Let me go to live chat. You see at the top there? Go all the way to the top.
I am.
Oh, scroll the other way.
My shit's broke.
Your shit's jank.
Jank.
You see at the top above. Maybe it's because I'm signed in.
Yeah. I'm signed in. It's all good.
Yeah, I don't know. Either way, you're good, man. You're good. Glad to have you.
I just feel stupid. Sitting there staring at my screen. Waiting for something.
You're good though. You're good. Even if you did self-promote, we wouldn't.
Oh man,
we wouldn't be mad at it.
More people in the
the
creation space, the play space, the listening space, the watching space, everything space.
Yeah,
it's the better for everyone. And let's be honest, the VR community is freaking unbelievably awesome.
I mean, hey, look, some of our biggest bumps up were just from random people just shouting us out and stuff like that. Like that stuff goes so far too.
Yeah, there's one that allegedly is coming that I'm
excited for that.
I'm really curious about. I'm,
to the extent of it.
Yeah, I just don't know in the context in which it's being used or said. I mean, we were told in a nice way, but for all I know, it's not. So it's like, yeah, I'm just letting you know, man. Got some shitstorm coming your way.
Wait till you hear my thoughts on these guys.
Which it's 100% not. They made it clear, and it was actually more of a positive. But I'm curious to hear it.
You know,
Yeah,
not to do
grab it.
not to do everything we do tomorrow. But
It's all right. The peeps that are
people
watching
here,
now
you guys
are
deserve
getting
it.
a little,
You guys
little
deserve it.
spoiled.
You guys
Why not?
deserve it. We got this Elsewhere Electric box, which I'm excited to check out the game itself. Let me reclose the box. Let me not butcher it live. We got to open here because we opened it on the last video. Here.
Might have dabbled in it.
Well, before I mess, look at that. Look at that nice little design on the top. That's what I want to start with showing. And I got huge props to them because a lot of studios, and this is understandable, there's budget and stuff. Like 2 podcasters, now you have to devote 2 of something to people instead of, 1 extra person. But in the case of Elsewhere Electric, they sent 2 of everything for us. So 2 T-shirts. Look at this bomb ass.
How many hole-in-ones?
How many hole-in-ones and what?
I was reading his comments.
Oh.
This shirt is nice.
Even my girlfriend said
Soft.
that's a nice shirt.
I like the logo.
Look at that.
Pretty cool.
Nice little big old design on the back. Look at that. And there's 2 of them. Got the sizes right too. That's a small.
Yeah,
detail.
it's the little details. I'm never upset when it doesn't. I get it, but when someone already knows,
You want to talk functional too for press
the
boxes.
whole thing is functional.
Yeah, I'm gonna
There's
put
nothing
that,
in there that's
I'm gonna
not.
put one of these to use. I'm actually maybe I'll dump it right in there. I should wash it first, but you got this portable charger here with a nice little juice powers everything. Look at that. That's cool.
5 out of the 8 holes hole-in-ones.
Wow.
I am never playing Dazed and Walkabout. I play to win, but geez, dude.
Check out this microfiber cloth because if it's an electric game, you're gonna have things that electric need to be washed, or need to be wiped. Definitely not washed.
Definitely your glasses. You don't want them all messed up. So.
Got these nice. Sent 2 of these nice. These are nice coffee mugs. These are like real freaking nice coffee mugs. Look at that.
Yeah, that's a beast.
2 of them.
Home defense going on.
Sent some
in there,
stickers
too.
as well too. Look at that. Blam.
Stickers. It's going right in the laptop.
You gotta love a good old sticker.
No, it's very thoughtful. What I like is nothing's going to waste in it.
Postal card. Forgot to show that on tomorrow's too. A nice little card there.
It's all right.
Too.
Peeps today get to see it.
The real stuff. You guys get the real stuff. Another sticker here too.
Maybe Days should jump into our Walkabout
Look how cool this one.
play sessions.
Oh hell yeah. Blah.
Although I don't know, we have a great community. You come in dropping 5 hole-in-ones, I might see people turn. Man, I saw the nicest people get angry tonight.
Look at that. So bunch of a couple stickers each, a T-shirt,
Yeah, great little
coffee mug, portable
little
charger. I'm gonna use that coffee mug tomorrow morning.
Roto chair's good. Admittingly, as I've mentioned, it's definitely it's a luxury item for sure, as far as the cost goes, which arguably is more expensive than the actual headset. But from a functional use, yeah, it's a good piece of machinery. And knowing that they want to do like so much more stuff, it's like, oh my god, somebody I'd love to talk to from like from a business owner standpoint, because they got a good thing. It's just I don't know. Again, I don't know how it all works with the market being somewhat. It's not mainstream, so we'll see. But personally and selfishly, I enjoy it.
You know who's another cool company too? I'd love to have somebody from them on.
I already know.
Yeah, because I'd just be haptics.
Yeah.
They'd be a good interview.
You know what? They
crush it with like community stuff.
Well, not just that. It's like, so we're in Germany at Gamescom, and there's literally hundreds of people around. It's just a tight room, and someone comes over to us.
Oh, we don't expect that like
anyone would recognize anyone. Yeah.
Yeah, like we know we get listens and stuff, but like we meet someone, like we'll tell them we do a potty. We're not like, you know who I am type deal,
But yeah, nice young lady comes over and like, hey, just want to let you know I'm from B Haptics and I listen all the time and appreciate the things you say.
You guys are Ruff Talk VR, right? Yeah.
Like, oh my god, it's like you guys are the ones that make it easy.
That was such a feel good moment. That was one of the highlights.
It's looking like Dazed has a Roto chair too. So if you do Dazed, I found when I played Rogue Pinatas,
Roto chair boxing. Sorry.
When I was freaking running backwards, I could feel I felt forces, dude. Like, it's indescribable. That was weird because you like run backwards and you turn, you get just, like 0 point whatever G forces. Obviously you can set the setting too. Make it a little faster.
This is not paid either, I swear. I just see this on their website. 7% off isn't really a huge saving.
How much?
7%.
7?
Yeah.
So
But-
basically saving state tax unless you live in New York City.
Yeah.
Crispy.
Basically saving tariff costs or something, you know?
Okay, you tried PDs.
There's the FPS bundle on B Haptics. Normally is $698, which comes with the vest, the tax suit vest, and the sleeves.
You're literally saving tax.
Yes, you save $50.
That's
Knocks
weird.
it down to $649. Yeah, I feel like that's a
You know what's really strange?
what?
It's just a retail observation that for my years I had spent in retail.
You might be better with 5% than 7%.
Well, this is what's weird. So if a store runs a sale and it's like 25% off, they don't always get the big, but when the state does no tax week, ready? Stores crush it. And I'm like, I don't understand. Last week, this same store was running 15 to 20% off.
Significantly
And
more
you all
discount
waited.
than-
You all waited to save 6.5% and are excited about it. So if they were like waiving state tax, they'd probably do better than the 7%. Because in some cases, that'll equate to more than 7%. But you get what I'm saying? Like, it's just bizarre to watch that play out in real time. Be like, no, 25% off. You should go there and get it.
Whoa, whoa. Crispy in the house.
Yeah.
Whoa,
Crispy
whoa.
jumped in.
We're not staying on super long. We did a whole bunch of recordings today, but the fact that we got
Just having a fun day.
got
man.
Crispy in
I
here,
mean, it's always
Dazed in
fun,
here,
but-
Envy in here, I'm definitely happy we live stream.
And Dazed, obviously, friends with PD.
That's a
Paradise.
worthwhile. Yeah, PD's awesome.
Yeah.
How good was his creator swag thing? You know, he did a zip drive of
Well, not just
his
that.
music, and then
So
he
y-
also had like a signed book,
Yeah,
right?
yeah, you want my first PD experience in my whole life? We're standing at a little thing in Gamescom, and he walks over to us, and he's like, "Hey, I'm Paradise Decay." I'm like, "Hey, man, how are you?" You know, obviously, people kind of know each other from the space, but never met in person. We're excited, and he goes, "Yeah, do you mind signing something for me?" And I'm like, "I think I looked at you," and I'm like, "What's going on?" And he had a picture he took from a screenshot that he had nicely printed. He was like, "No, if you could sign it," and then he had you sign it, and he was going to all the creators. He had all their pictures, and then gave us the zip drive with his stuff on it. It was like wicked smart.
That was
Cool
really
dude,
creative.
man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
There's a couple of people that had.
I was
some good stuff.
excited.
Zim Talk had a good one, as well too. And honestly, Crispy goes, lots of VR negativity this week. The upload showcase appears to have depressed everyone. We probably were the most positive of anyone on
Dude.
tomorrow's episode. We just picked out our favorite things.
What
and just talked
game are
about
you
'em.
excited for?
Grit and Valor.
All right, so that wasn't the worst. I didn't think it was a bad showcase.
No, I think
I'm not going to get
uploads-
ultra critical about what.
uploads held to the highest standard as well too. Of course, then when you put it on IGN as well too, it's like there's a high standard there. But
And listen, all right. I mean, let's be honest. I
we
don't
found
know.
titles in there we were excited for.
And I also don't know from like what the business dynamic. Everyone who does a showcase, so all through Sony, whatever, they each have their own business dynamic attached to it that allows the showcase to go on. In our case, we try to go for like
We don't charge to participate. We just do
don't charge to participate. Is my understanding,
and sometimes-
similar to like
and
award shows.
And there's reasonings for it too. It's
Yeah,
not just
I get. I'm not judging. I'm just saying.
Like we said, yeah, everyone does
if that's
something
the
different.
best that the ecosystem can provide because of your current business model, then I that's what happens. But if it is a pay to play situation, then at least those people are willing to pay. But
I mean, some games,
I don't even know if that's the case. I just everyone's got their own business. I'm just trying to guess. I did admittingly want a little more, but I am excited that there was a couple of things in there that I can at least walk away from and be like, oh, okay. I'm pretty pumped for this.
I think what most people were complaining about too was like it was a lot of titles that they already knew. Wasn't like example like people knew the title Grit and Valor, but if you heard a ping, it was just a little pop up on my computer.
Oh, like I'm looking for my bag.
Yeah, dude, I was what the hell was that? But like some stuff I was excited for sure, like Walkabout Mini Golf, new course teased for next month. That's huge to me. Banners and Bastions. I liked Airspace Defenders. I had a good little kick that it looks like similar.
Well, yeah, it is.
Like
It's
similar
the same. It's the same structure.
correct. Obviously vastly different game, but like
Same
the
mechanics.
play area thing. It's
Different
the
play mechanics.
You'll hear more thoughts on that. And then like Skyrunner, Drone Hero, you talk about that a bunch tomorrow because I have some biases working with company that develops
Skyrunner,
and
I'm
publishes
excited
it.
because, and we did talk about it. I got to try it out in Gamescom last year, and now it's been rebuilt from the ground up, full name change and everything. So that one has me a little a little excited. And when I did try it as what it used to be, it was fun. So if it can only get better, then that should be a good one.
So that was a highlight too. Then Iron Guard Salvation with a launch date. That was a highlight for me. That's you were talk on it.
Yeah, I'm not going to put like, I know where people are coming from.
Because it wasn't like not I think the bigger complaint is that.
Well, and we also have a very fragile system going on here where it needs to be shown in the nicest, most positive light possible. And people, especially when there's big names attached.
Like IGN.
Correct. To where like, it's going to attract a bigger audience than like, let's just be honest, than like when we do ours. We get a decent, we do all right, but nothing compared to like the scope of some of these major companies.
I think people are a little bit, I don't want to use the word sensitive. Like people are
underwhelmed.
Underwhelmed. I think it stems from the current MetaQuest store ecosystem right now too.
Hello, Mindjive.
So what up, Mindjive?
Yeah, but I don't blame the store for a developer or somebody not having something good enough per se to show. That's not the store's fault.
Oh, well,
as far as the showcase
I just mean I think people are edge in general. So like then when the showcase isn't exactly up to par and doesn't show the best stuff there, it's like oh my god, we have a store a mess, and now this is what we're showing to a new VR audience or a new audience.
But they're not wrong.
Yeah,
they're not wrong.
I get that. I can totally understand that perspective.
I personally pulled some things, and I think most people did take away something. Ragnarok, drop in their music. But
cool to
again,
see them in every showcase.
Dude, they're in every showcase. Legit, cool. They were in our showcase.
Same with
think
Walkabout.
They were in Jamie's. Walkabout has a frequency that they have so much stuff.
They could do their own showcase.
Yeah, don't give them any ideas.
They could do a showcase to outline their next year.
I love Walkabout having something to say on our showcase.
Yeah.
Please don't ruin it. They already do their own podcast. Walkabout, Talk About.
Well, hey, they still pop on ours, so.
We did get to play their community manager, Sarah, on their Twitch channel, though.
That was really fun.
I threw a beating.
Hey, I came in last, so I'm not saying nothing.
Not a dazed 5 hole in ones and 8 holes, but I came in under par on hard too, man. I was pretty stoked.
And yeah, I agree with what Crispy says. He said he thinks it was a lack of big hitters and also not new titles. As I named a lot of those, they were previously announced with stuff like release dates and stuff like that. But I think, like I said, I think people are just like the state of the store on the Quest has people pretty.
Yeah, but
So then again, when you see stuff like that come out, then you go, come on.
I think it's got seasoned people feeling certain something. It doesn't have the new user feeling anything.
Well, according to the data, the new user of the kid, the games they like, we would scoff at.
Yeah. So it's like,
I
don't know. If you're putting together a showcase or anything else and it's just not, if it doesn't I can only speak from experience, dude. It's like as a watcher, and on the other side is like, there's a genuine excitement on the 80th time we've seen it, right? The same one, just watching it again, but it's hitting good.
There's an art to it for sure.
Yeah. It's educational every time you do it. And what sucks is when it doesn't go the way you want it or envisioned, you're stuck until you do your next one. That's the hardest part.
Not locked in or nothing, but we're talking a little bit about maybe doing one end of the year as well.
I think it's got to happen.
I think we got to.
We got to. Just put it in stone, and then that way it's like it can.
We'll lock in a date.
It can happen.
Just if any of the devs are listening, anyone, hey, look at that. You get that little heads up.
And there is a
talking
boatload of games still being dropped during the summer, more than I thought would. And we got we got freaking more superhero games coming this year too, which I still
Crispy, I'm going to be a broken record. He said last year was so big for VR games. The pulling of App Lab in summer of 2024, around this time of last year was when they pulled the plug, killed so much momentum on the storefront. We heard it at Connect. Developers were saying that the day that they could see it in their chart, just sales to pew.
The struggle's real, but I'm going to just, because I agree with you.
Yeah,
I'm just going to devil's advocate a little.
It's what we do.
Just a little, because I used to do this with App Lab a lot, and I've said it to developers who were struggling, so it's not like it's never been said before.
You got to be on your socials every day.
You have
to be
the
marketing.
onus of responsibility to be everything. If you can't, then that's when you third party it to someone who's got a proven track. There's a handful of companies that will take care of any level, any dude. At this point, hey, I just need someone to handle my socials because I'm just a developer.
Yeah.
But I'm a solo dev. It's like you can't not market. There has to be people talking about your stuff. And then it doesn't matter if I click on the store and you're there. If you tell me, hey, you need to put in this, search for this and look at this, I'm gonna do it. And if you heard about it, you heard about it from somewhere. And that came from the
YouTuber,
yeah,
or
man.
podcaster,
It's like, people get hyped for games and shit. I just don't want to like.
yeah, all that stuff is even more important than it ever was.
We called it years ago.
The thing is, so I will 100% agree with everything you said, but I'd also say that that's not like a counter to what I said. That's just a side by side truth.
To me, that's part of you
like-
never should stop that. And
Yeah.
if you ever took your eye off it,
There were games when we first
because there's App Lab success stories that took in millions of dollars.
Yeah, absolutely.
Millions.
Absolutely. My point is just on the state of the story of like
Oh, if you look
the
at that.
flood, the flood. But I agree
Envy,
with you.
have a good night. I know
Peace,
it's late
Envy.
time.
And we're ranting a rant we do every fucking week too. He's probably like, I'll listen to
I'm
this
out.
tomorrow. I'll listen
This
to
is
this.
not. This is not what my dreams are going to be made of tonight. I promise you that.
Yeah. Well, I think it hits me very hard too because we spent months from like whenever they first announced it last year, April or May, that they were getting rid of App Lab.
Begging and pleading
And like there was even part of us where we would sometimes be like, hey, look, we both, we don't work for Meta. Maybe they know something we don't. But we'd be like, I really think this is going to go bad. And then everything we said that would go bad about it went bad.
Well, sadly, it doesn't.
And that shouldn't be the case. We shouldn't be able to be on the outside.
I don't want
and
to
say
be right when I know people who are actually feeling it, and that's where it hurts.
Well, that's why we were sitting there going, I hope we're not right.
It's like seeing the iceberg and going, fuck it.
And hearing the developers say like, no, it happened. And then, so when I hear Crispy say like last year was such a big year for VR games, I agree. And it's not even that this year doesn't have the titles. It's just so mismanaged with store placement. I feel like so much momentum was stopped in the water July, August of last year, about a year ago now. Now we're into a year of it. We were hearing when we went to Connect, developers like, I don't know if I can hold on months of this.
Dude, we can't even hold on to a name.
Yeah.
It's like every quarter it's going to be a name change. I'm going to sign into my thing. It's going to be called something
Horizon
else.
Quest.
My Horizon Ray-Bans is going to be next.
I'm going to laugh when it comes back around to Oculus. I won't be mad, though. That's just...
Oculus, if it came full circle, it would make sense because
it would be funny.
Logo.
It would be memeable.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
It'd be like, this was it from the beginning. We're back to where we started. We love you all. Everyone would go, yay.
That actually... Man, if I was Meta, you ready? You focus on these wearables for the next year or two. And then the next Quest, you rebrand it back to Oculus Quest and say, we're back. Well, like you use that as a marketing beat, like we're back to full gaming, yada yada. Days asked if we checked out Quantum Void yet. I have not, but I heard it's a solo dev, and I heard it's like Red Matter-esque in graphics. So I'm planning on checking it out this week.
Solo dev and good graphics is
Not just good graphics. I'm hearing like
graphics.
Like how is this running on standalone graphics? It's like It's got my attention, but I haven't hopped in yet, so I'm planning on it this week. Peace out as well, Envy.
Meta's writing their own metrics. I honestly don't think because they can't be following metrics because
if you talk to developers, I can tell you right now from talking with developers at Connect.
And there's been circumstances where, Zuck has been told not to put money in places, and he does
anyway. Yeah.
No, I'm putting billions in this place, and it's like, had you really followed those metrics, it would have never happened.
I have a theory.
Damn.
Last year, around March, April, Zuckerberg went on some podcasts and said that the Quest store was open. And then people were like, what are you talking about? It's a curated store. I genuinely believe him publicly coming out and incorrectly saying that they had an open store caused this direction. And I know that's so stupid.
I think that's like way too simple. I did this.
The guy with the majority stake in the company went publicly and said they got an open store. They got to be now.
Yeah, pretty much.
I think that's how it went, and it's so silly.
It'll get fixed. I mean, it'll work out. It just the struggle's real.
Guana 2 coming in. We're wrapping up soon.
Nick
has been my motivation for the thumbnail.
Nice thumbnails.
Yeah, man, I'm serious. I
The
appreciate
cool
the compliments.
ages 20 years thumbnails.
Appreciate the compliments, Nick, and then I've gotten some nice compliments from Samson and Dan from Let's Talk Oculus.
No, they're
as
good
well.
thumbnails. Dude.
Inferno in here now too. Come on,
Inferno.
We got
not
that.
only is Inferno in there, Inferno literally like just pulled in not too long ago, getting back from a vacation.
Oh hell yeah,
ripping,
great to have you
ripping
two
like
here.
within 15 minutes.
Hope you had a,
Driving right by.
Hope you had a safe trip. We'll stick around another 5-10 now that you guys are in here, and then
Yeah, you're 100% right. GTA was incoming. But it wasn't a lie, coming to find out, because now you just pair it with your cloud gaming service on Xbox, and kaboom, bang, boom, you're playing.
yeah.
But certainly not the way it was represented. To me, I agree.
I want the full story of why they opened up the store, and
We're never going to get that.
I mean, look, I lean on like the.
And if you get it, it's going to be a former employee, and they're not going to be trusted. And even then, they have an NDA for about a year, so it's like we're never going to get it.
I tend to lean on like the simplest things, even if it sounds ridiculous. Like, no, Zuckerberg said on publicly it's an open store, so then the company went that direction. As silly as that sounds, you know.
Amelia's here also. Holy moly!
Oh my God! Now it's a party.
Jeez, Louise, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
That is literally the whole gang's
Out
here.
of nowhere, a party. What up, people?
Boom, bang, boom.
Boom, bang, boom. I've heard Cave Crave is great. Love the devs of it. Same devs as...
How many headsets did you bring on vacation? That's what I want to know. I'm guessing at least one, minimally one, up to two, right? That would seem to make sense.
It's a party up in here. Like I said, we'll do another 10 now that we got the full gang up in here.
Just one.
Anyone that just joined, you just heard us ranting about the former glory days of when there was App Lab. And
Oh man, we gave a lot of spoilers to
tomorrow's episode. Showed off a
episode.
swag box. That was
Yeah.
pretty cool. A little Elsewhere Electric.
Elsewhere Electric.
Dude, I'm obsessed with this coffee mug.
It's
This coffee mug is so freaking good.
my new favorite coffee.
Look
mug
at how
right
thick
there.
it is. It's a thick boy.
I like the way it's angled down like that. It's got the tapered bottom.
Yeah, that's nice, dude.
Yeah, Amelia. But actually, the vape you see me using, the nicotine vape, I will say, is what is keeping me away from the real deal.
Nick goes, that funny though. I know, proud of you too. You've dropped down. Now I convinced you to grab miscellaneous dumb shit by saying, saved on a pack of cigarettes, right?
Yeah, man. I mean, I'm upset with myself, but whatever. It comes with the territory of giving up your vices. It's just weird. What just really bums me out is I talk to people who've like quit 20, 30 years ago, and I'll be like, hey, man, you miss it? And they're like, oh, dude, every day. I'm like, what? They'll be like, oh, a cup of coffee. Something. It'll just be something, Be like, oh, I wish I had. I'm like, don't say that. That's not what I want to freaking hear, man. Yeah. But, I grew up in a time where you could be a kid, go to the store and be like, give me a pack of those and matches. And they're like, who are they for? Who are they for? For my mom. Like, oh, okay, here you go. Your mom could send you to the store with a note and they'd sell you shit. Borderline alcohol. Like, things were different in the 70s. Dude.
I have so many jokes. But I like Nick's comment. He said, funny how the glory days now, they're being App Lab. Millie also says there's a cigarette machine in ATF. And
now,
then,
you know what's funny? Like, after the...
I don't smoke cigarettes, but I always put a cigarette in my mouth.
Yeah, if it's in the game, I'll be like...
Arizona Sunshine. I
then sometimes because they always get the smoke going, I'm like...
Crispy, you're 52? Crispy said he quit when he was 30, 22 years ago. I didn't think 50.
Wow,
Crispy
good job,
52.
man.
Congrats.
Crispy be looking like he's in his 20s.
Guana2 said that he remembers complaining about App Lab so much. It's funny, we would have gotten in a heated debate. I was such a big fan of App Lab. We used to debate people about the positives of App Lab. Mm-hmm. And if you go back a year ago, from like March to August, and you listen to the VR news episode from March to August of 2024, every week you're going to hear us go, it is such a bad idea for them to be planning to removing App Lab,
Yeah, no, it's the, like you said, it's the year of adjustment.
Yeah.
The visibility was always a problem. Well, also
here's
not
my
being
counter.
able to mistype either.
Yeah, so there should have been an App Lab button.
Your game would have been better off being called like BB.
My pushback on the visibility thing is I get that for those titles, but now instead of App Lab titles struggling with visibility, now every title struggles with visibility. What would be the official store as well. Amelia said the volume on the stream is decent. Used to be so low.
That's awesome.
What if I freaking gain up the gain like
start
that?
messing with the mixer.
How about that? No, I was a big fan of App Lab. I understand like subjective curation without hard line guidelines is kind of tough when you're the developer like Atlas Mystery. That's, locked in there. But I do think that the overall benefit outweighed the negative, and I think it was a much healthier ecosystem. It was so cool getting hyped for
The marketing grind was hard then, but it's a lot harder now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Especially when you get those bigger names coming into the play. It's just stealing attention. Mm-hmm. Damn, man. I don't know. It's all fixable. What do you say?
Let's see.
Man?
I think it's fixable. It starts to go back to Oculus, bring back App Lab.
It would make
Here's the problem.
full circle.
I think, you know what the biggest problem is?
A lot.
Let's say you want to bring back App Lab.
Well,
Do you give amnesty to all of those games that are already on the store? Do you bump them back down to App Lab?
I would boot right to App Lab, the ones that need
So
to
now
be
you
booted.
need to go through that whole store.
Yeah, absolutely. It wouldn't, some of them are real easy. Like, dude, super easy.
Click, 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 click.
Some
click,
you'd
click.
have to legit go in because you'd be like, this might be. And then others, you'd just be like, oh, absolutely not. It's 100% store worthy. You've earned that right. And certain studios have earned the right, like Alchemy Labs. They make something, it doesn't go to App Lab. And Dreams make something, it doesn't go to, because you've been like curated. We trust you. Make the process easier for those studios who've already done it.
Grit and Valor is End Dreams as well, right? Since you mentioned them.
Yeah.
Such an unexpected. They got Grit and Valor and Reach coming. Two vastly different games. Reach looks great.
Shocked to see in Dreams.
Yeah.
I haven't heard nothing in a while anyways.
Man, we got our biggest crowd. We're wrapping it up in a couple minutes. We'll definitely make this. We're got a couple goals. We're checking them off one at a time. Last week was getting in the flow of gameplay videos. We'll keep up with that. We got to get up with the weekly live streams again when we're done, even if it's 30 minutes, like today.
Dude, I
The
totally
problem
agree.
is I have the most fun. Look, now Arlen's in here. I have the most fun when we're wrapping up at the end. I feel like we need to dedicate an hour to it.
You have to. 30's like
It's a tease.
And then some people are out like, oh shit, okay, well, I'll hop on in 10 minutes. I love Nick.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
there's so many good. There are so many good games. I agree with you.
It's cool that the people in media that cover VR, you can see that they're legit to like the passion of VR is the space. It's not just a thing.
Shaggy, who I always appreciate seeing.
Shaggy.
Shaggy, what up, Shaggy? Haven't seen Shaggy in a bit because we haven't been live streaming. That's why we got to get back to the live streaming. He said, just bump the games that are 2.5 stars or worse to App Lab. But then you're getting rid of Civ.
Well,
If the
based
shoe
on
fits.
if well, here's
No, I'm
that's-
still a fan. I'm a fan. I think
yeah,
their
but
store
here's
is,
a great
is-
example. If
that would motivate them to bump their
if
rating up.
anyone from Meta had really played Civ, like seriously, if they had testers play it prior to release, it would have been App Lab. They would have been like, yeah, it's a good game,
Well,
good title.
I think once you get rid
but
of that
that's
performance
going to
issue
App Lab.
that came on day one, like they did, it was good. It was just launching with that type of stuttering is unacceptable.
Yeah, I mean, it's not an impossibility. It's just you got to, if you're gonna do, you can't really ever go backwards. So you got to justify. They could make the new.
Shaggy goes, they should have done better then. Fucking, I
100%.
missed having Shaggy in here. Shaggy's one of my YouTube highlights. Stewie, these are two people that don't exist in our Discord, to my knowledge.
Stewie's in our backyard. I get the feeling, not our back, but he's in Boston.
Oh, because he talked about
concert.
Dropkick Murphys, yeah.
playing a show down in Boston.
But Shaggy and Stewie, two YouTube commenters that I don't see in our Discord ever, so they're like YouTube gems. To
Free
me.
copy of Civ, anything is a good deal.
How you gonna sift 7 copy? For
Inferno,
PC
there's
for-
always hidden gems on there.
Swingle is a great game. As
I
well.
loved that you could really shine if you had something too on App Lab.
and it was It was glory
obvious.
stories, yeah.
Man,
And look,
success stories.
Games like Gorilla Tag.
Things to achieve. So now it's like
Ghost
you
of
don't have to
Tabor,
strive to get on
making
the
millions.
store. You have to strive to have a better marketing team and media team than the other guy.
Yeah, again, I go back to instead of it being
Swingle was great.
instead of the visibility struggle being difficult for the games on App Lab, now the visibility struggle is difficult for everyone.
Yeah, they can
Doesn't
see
matter if you're App Lab. It's even difficult for the consumer to find what you want. Like,
Can't
let's
they
just
throw
go
their
back to
new AI on
curation.
this and make it all better? Can't they just boom, bang, boom,
Yeah,
make
they-
it better?
Yo, you're gonna use AI to fire people, but you're not gonna use AI to curate your store at the. It's like, come on, man. We bring back App Lab. We're about 12 months into the data. When we went to Connect last year, it was a couple months in the data, and already devs were red flag.
Some of them had holes in their socks.
Like, stop it. Yeah, they're really loading up on their free food there.
Dude, wouldn't you?
No, dude, I had multiple developers say that we cannot survive more months of this.
And they're not.
We're going to have to look at flat screen or closing. And we've seen studios close since then. It is a problem. We're 12 months in. We were correct in the lead up. I'm happy to say it now. Actually, I'm unhappy to say it.
Yeah, it's not a good thing to be right about.
But like
Doom and
it's
gloom is
official.
never good.
12 months of data, it's official. We were correct. They never should have removed it. They should have just improved discoverability of it. Put a button there.
They know it.
Yeah.
That's the other part. It's like the voices that have spoken are a lot stronger than ours. And it just, I've seen chat groups that you and I are privy to, and it's like, dude, who's really listening though? We're listening. We'll hear the words. We'll change nothing. Unless there's something monumental around the horizon. See what I did there? That's going to make it all better. And that's a real possibility too. But we'll see. I think there's a heavy focus right now in the wearables.
The fact that we saw it and they didn't is maybe they did see it. Maybe they knew what was going to happen.
Crispy, I don't go in the store unless I absolutely have to, or if I'm just specifically searching for one thing. I don't even bother looking to see what they're offering, because I got to weed through too much crap. And then sometimes I see something that looks like I'm like, oh, that looks like a great game. I'm like, fucking Horizon Worlds.
And no matter what your opinion is on curation or App Lab or whatnot, I would be hard pressed to find someone that will tell me with a straight face it's better now than then.
Nobody. I don't think Zuckerberg's publicly come out and said the store is better now. Or it's in a better state.
Remember Meta doubled down and talked about engagement and like time spent in free to play apps.
Yeah.
And stuff like that. They use some crazy stats of like X amount of percentage of time and headset is spent in free to play apps, which I called bullshit on. I'm skeptical that they include stuff like avatar editors, browser, home environment, which are technically apps, as free to play, but whatever.
There's no shortage of Gorilla Tag. I would question, Nick, who's actually running the headset part of things. I don't think it's Zuck.
I said it at the start of this live stream. I want Meta to listen to the interview that we did with their employee, Chris Pruitt. They need to listen to their own employee from 2 years ago, and that's the correct vision to go to. And the Amelia joked, and it's true. I don't think it was a joke. It's true. She goes, the store is better if you're a minor looking for Gorilla Tag clones. The sad part about that is those kids looking for Gorilla Tag games and clones had no trouble finding them on App Lab.
Dude, on App Lab.
They talked about it on TikTok. They would tell each other at school.
Yeah.
Dude, I was teaching kids jujitsu.
They would tell you how to do it too.
I was teaching kids jujitsu during the time where Gorilla Tag was on App Lab, and sometimes we would play a game at the end of class, and kids would say, "Can we play Gorilla Tag?" Like, kids were finding on App Lab. So like they didn't need it removed. Like they were able to find the games.
And it was financially crushing it on App Lab.
If there's any demographic that doesn't need store page discoverability, it's young children. They'll talk to each other in school, social media. It's the paying adult premium customer that you really
need to be
hurt.
Guided.
I hate to say it, like, dude, we work.
Although
I want to go on my freaking app and shop a bit.
I do like how I see genres on my store page.
You did, I didn't.
Yeah. So I do get a list of like,
because they A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
That doesn't mean if I click on it, it's not going to be 50 different Horizon worlds and then some games mixed in there. But at least I'm seeing on mine the full bar of genres to pick from. So, and it's the full array. It's like, okay, and dude, that's not bad.
We've gone on to big arguments, batting on the side of Meta and their involvement in Vision and VR. The current store place curation is the first time where I go, I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Like,
no, I mean,
it's been a year now.
Apparently, everybody's wrong. No, I mean, I'm just, dude. From developers who make the product to creators who like just constantly talk about the products to media people who cover all the products, and everyone in between is saying the store is a freaking disaster.
Meta puts out stats.
There's
saying,
one person to the group that says it's absolutely great. So it's like, It's become the Epstein of stores. You know what I'm saying?
Nick goes, the one thing that's an improvement, which I agree with, is that you don't get notifications for random games that Meta thinks I will like. Remember when it used to do that? Like, because you played this, you might like this, and it was so random.
Well,
but
that
now
makes it even tougher sometimes too when you're playing multiple shit because you have to for something. It's like now it's going to show up in my I want it.
But now instead of them doing that, now it just pushes me Horizon Worlds that I don't want when I go in my headset.
And I don't even understand why. I don't even understand.
It causes unfair disdain for those world builders.
What's the
point?
Those well, yeah, I mean, let's be honest. Let's say they have a convention and you get 1,000 Resonite builders, and then there's 50 Horizon world builders, and they're all mingling. It's like, yeah, people are going to be cool, but do you think those Resonite builders are going to respect the Horizon?
It's causing a disdain to a community of builders that don't deserve it because all they're doing is building worlds.
Good people just trying to
they don't choose to.
And there are some good ones. I'm not going to lie. I've gone into some. I played them. They're actually not the worst.
There's good comedy clubs too. They don't choose to put their thing on the homepage. But then people go on there and go I don't get and it causes a disdain for that world and the world builder, even though they had nothing about that. Very unfortunate.
Yeah,
very unfortunate.
There's a little upheaval.
Earth Witness, I'm in. What's happening? We really got to wrap this up in a minute. I gotta eat dinner and spend some time with my girlfriend and stuff like that. It's been a fun hour. We'll do this again next week for sure.
I feel every time we're trying to
we're about to wrap up, somebody great from the community comes in.
Started with NV came in. NV was here earlier.
By the way, Earth Witness, because I didn't say it, great to see you.
Yeah, I almost brought him up. I haven't seen Earth today.
Yeah, I was the only one missing. We got the whole crew here in the end. It started a little slow.
Doing something outside.
Started a little slow, but Meta used to give me discount vouchers. So if you didn't buy an app for a week or two, Meta would offer you 15, 20, 30% off discount code. It was pretty good actually. Yeah, if you didn't buy a game, we never got those discount codes because we were freaking redeeming shit every week. But yeah, if you didn't buy shit for a week or two, you'd go in your app and there'd be a discount code, and it was exclusive to your account. It was really cool. Is Travis gonna order some pizza? That's funny.
Honestly, you want to hear something? Dude's on vacation for a month.
Oh, he said he got some kick-ass pizza in Auburn. Everyone says that their area has the best pizza. The Northeast, we have some special pizza.
I'd put this
Massachusetts, Connecticut, New York,
New York, Mass, Connecticut.
I'd say this region,
this one area, particular place has definitely the.
It was rated by Mass Live multiple years in a row. Best pizza.
I'm gonna admit, you're gonna pay for it, but it's legit. But they're on vacation, so I made a family dish.
Nice. What dish?
The bacon, sour cream, cottage cheese.
Nice.
Sour cream. Yeah. That's
Shaggy goes. I used all their discount codes. They always got me. That was a really good marketing beat they did.
Oh, dude, it was great. It'd be like, hey, you wake up, you get a note, you look in your app, and you're like, shit.
I don't know what happened. Just again, I keep pushing it. Go back, listen to that Chris Pruitt interview. Anyone at Meta, you need to listen to this interview.
You need to listen to there was a Meta rep watching.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. In the shadows. Just everyone knows if you do go and watch it, know that on the side screen nobody saw was a handler.
This was
nothing happened.
Okay with it.
Yeah, everything said was factual. So it wasn't like this was a rogue employee, and it was actually a very serious employee. Very, very.
Chris Pruitt is still the head of he's still the head of the store.
Wicked cool, dude.
He's still the head of the store. They just shit on his vision.
He's never going to talk to us again.
Well,
imagine if he just came right out with, bro, this was all me, man.
I doubt it, though.
No. I think if anything, it was.
I doubt
he's just doing what he's told. This is what's happening.
You know how much that must hurt to have a vision?
Watch it get crushed.
And it not only that, couple years and developers by the percentage, remember when they put out the stats of this many games have passed over 1 million in rev? It was impressive. Mm-hmm. And then to have that vision, it go successful.
Chris Pruitt has a game. He has 2 games on the store.
Yeah, how are they doing?
I don't know if you can find them.
Somewhere
in the weeds. Yeah. So he's invested as well.
All right. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back next week with another live stream, but we have news episode dropping Monday.
We got to
interview dropping later this week, Wednesday or Thursday. We'll see when I get it all pieced together because I'm fighting with Zoom on the video quality. You'll hear me rant about that tomorrow.
Dude, stay tuned. It is what it is. I'm telling you.
Bang, 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 bang. Careful with Zoom. Bang, bang. Peace out, Chatty. Peace out, Guana 2 Inferno, Earth Witness, Arlen, Crispy.
This is fun.
All of you. And stay tuned for more gameplay clips, videos coming later this week. Peace out. I got to stand up to shut this off too. So hopefully you
Going
don't
for
see
that
my leggies.
going for that OnlyFans stuff?
Hey yo, to see the legs is $10.
I heard you play Walkabout naked. Wasn't that your thing?
Yeah, I said the best part about walkabout is only mini golf you can play naked.
Quoted.